Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review, comic book review. This is going to be for issue 4 of Southern Bastards. Yeah. So, yeah, 10-second spoiler warning as usual. For those that have yet to read this comic and haven't already, stop this video, go check out the comic, and then come back here to watch the rest of this review. 10-second spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those that have yet to read this comic and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. That never gave you a fair warning, because as usual I did. So yeah, so in this issue you have Earl Tubb, who again is the main character, that guy. And basically this is the last issue of the first story arc, which is There Was a Man. That's the name of the story arc. And basically, in this issue, you have it starts off with him going to the hospital because they beat up his little friend, the little kid. I forget his name. They basically beat the hell out of the little kid, and he's there. He's saying, I'm gonna avenge your beating up. I'm gonna avenge your injuries and the death of my friend from the previous issue, Tutwiler. So, he's trying to do that. So he goes up to the coach, who basically is the boss of this whole community, of the whole town or community. And you get the sense that they used to know each other back then from high school, which apparently they do. Apparently he was like the football quarterback. Tubb, the main character, was the football quarterback, and coach was like the geek, basically, the nerd, the geek that everybody beat up. You kind of get that sense because they basically straight out say it. And Tubb admits his wrongdoings, but says that he shouldn't take it out on the rest of the people in this community. If he wants to take it out on anybody, take it out on him. And coach basically said, okay, and beat the shit out of Tubb. Yeah. Basically, at the last panel, second to last panel, you have this one image where you have Tubb, and it seems like he's basically defeated. I'm thinking he's possibly dead. Honestly, think he's dead at this point. I don't want him to be dead because he's such a fun character. Well, not really fun, but he's in the good. That he's like a fun, dark character, like an anti-hero character, and yeah. So if he dies, that sucks, but I understand why. But I really hope he doesn't die. Hopefully he wakes up in the hospital or something. Maybe in a zombie apocalypse. Not in a zombie apocalypse. JK. But, yeah. Hopefully he survives, because I think he's the main driving force. I may pick up the first issue of the second story arc. And due to the fact that I'm probably going to have some kind of pet peeve, I want to at least collect the whole second story arc and then maybe drop it, but I don't know. Really, if he dies, it sucks. If he doesn't, hooray. And then there's also this, I guess, running gag, you could say, that's been going out throughout the 4 issues, this whole story arc. And that's basically that he's been calling someone. We don't know who it is. I always thought it was a friend of his from Alabama or something, but it turns out it's his daughter. So in the last issue, you have his daughter calling him, right as he's getting beat up. You have daughter calling him saying, sorry, I couldn't pick up earlier. I was doing this, and that, blah blah blah. And she's in the military, following in her father's footsteps, because he was in the military, going through Vietnam. So now she's in the military, possibly going, trying to figure out. I'm gonna try to connect this with the real world and say ISIS, or the end of the Afghan war, Afghan-U.S. war, or whatever. But that's gonna be my predictions, because they connected his military life with Vietnam, so I'm gonna connect it, due to the day and age right now in the comics, theoretically, ISIS, or the Afghan wars, or whatever, something like that. That's a prediction. Not saying it is, but whatever. Take it as you will. So yeah, she's in the military and she calls him, and that really. When I saw that last image, it gave me goosebumps because of the story, how it is. It's, yeah. I mean, also it's very well drawn, very well written, and honestly, I think this is a perfect ender, whether he lives or dies. This is a perfect ender for the first story arc. Um, so yeah. So yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this a 9 out of 10. It's a fantastic comic. If out of any comic, I think you should get from this series, should be number 4. I think you should get get the previous 3 issues from this series to understand what's going on, but you just have to pick up one issue. Besides maybe number 1, number 4, you have to pick up. So yeah, and that's basically it for this issue review. Comment down below on your thoughts on issue 4 of Certain Bastards. What are your thoughts on it? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Besides that, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, comic book reviews, and TV show reviews. Yeah. And also, I am currently having a comic book contest for my 270 subscribers contest. So, do definitely enter. Just check out the channel. And, yeah, there's that. And, yeah, pretty soon I'm going to also be doing a review for the first story arc of Southern Bastards. So, yeah, do look forward to that. And, yeah, that's basically it for now. Comment down below on your thoughts on this issue. Besides that, like this video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. Subscribe, and that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.